is up, y'all? It is me, Tasha C, from the Tasha C Show. If you're listening to my podcast on Speaker or other podcast platform, welcome. If you're a returning part of my podcast fam or my YouTube fam, of course I don't mind joining both. Which the name of the YouTube channel is Tasha C TV. Don't forget the TV because you're not gonna see the little profile pic with me and my pink braids. Okay. Anyway. Shout out to y'all, and this is again another one of many bonus podcasts. And I know y'all, who've been listening. I shout out everybody who's been listening. Whether it's 1, 2, 3, or 5 or more episodes. I appreciate all the love, support that the people have shown to me already, and will show me in the future. Hugs and loves to everybody. So anyway, y'all, I always repeat this just in case people don't know what bonus podcast is. What I call my bonus podcasts is that I've been creating a whole lot more podcasts ever since October the 8th. No, that was my first one, but around since October. I made this limited YouTube series. I may only just make this one time when it's 1 year and consistently making one video. It's not restricted to just have to show my face every day, or do a blog or something like that, or some challenge or nothing. Like, I don't do challenges anyway, but like even doing a tag video or something like that. It's just really just a thing of just like consistency and just a goal. And I just have it set where I wanted to begin on October the 8th. I started beginning of 2019, and my goal is to finish October 8, 2020. Okay, so a lot of times that's why I say bonus podcasts. I started my podcast I think end of August, and I only making a couple. Then I gotten sick and I had to lay off for a while. Because I thought I was going to go to ER for a bronchitis / asthma attack. I got back on it, and it's so convenient using this speaker creative, y'all. But just to let y'all know in advance, also, if you are new to my podcast, or if you're listening through YouTube, the podcast as well, on my YouTube channel, that sometimes you may hear clicks and certain noises and stuff like that, or notifications, and actually, y'all, it's actually just me, my side of the end. I can't, unless it's hidden features that I don't know about, I don't see anything that allows me to reduce or remove say the noise. So, as usual, I'm just random, so enjoy the ride, y'all. Okay, y'all, and let y'all know for whatever reason, even if I do the show during the day, because again, now going back to pre-screening, because I'm usually up, I'm kind of like, sometimes not out anyway, I don't go to bed sometimes 2 or 3 in the morning, 1:41 a.m., on December 23rd, 2019, is my little lady's birthday. That's I probably to my sister her mini-me's, her Nini babies, and that's what I always say. So, happy birthday, lady. Oh, Lord. Child only turned 7. Time flies, okay? I know she probably listen to this podcast to probably, when she gets older, yeah. Because the content, what I'm about to say, and talk about different things. But, y'all, first of all, I'm going to put this in a later video that I made a new series that I made since this summer called Living with the Mess HS, was about the hydronitis. Espionage last name, y'all. Now, yesterday, y'all, like I said, thank God that, I could have shown my face live, but thank God, y'all, that they do have the option where I could just make these podcasts through my phone, through an app, because this happened to me a couple weeks ago, then it went away. It was like a pain on my left side, and it was similar to when I first had to get, surgery again for having abscess. But the first one where I had to go in the hospital because, it was the first one, I went, about 3 times, in a year's timing to get them lanced and removed and whatever. And then I, just dealt with just trying to heal them naturally and just, how longer that takes. So by the time 2010, if y'all never listened to when I talk about hydronitis or fear my story or something like that, I may change the title to Living the Message. I might keep it the same, but I'm still probably going to put it in the playlist Living the Message HS, because that's what I'm going to put videos that talk about dealing with a person of a survivor of the chronic illness such as hydronitis, to read in my own words. So, to make a long story short, y'all, this is the first time I felt this since 2010, August 2010, when this happened to me. I had an abscess that was on my inner lower buttocks, and the sucker was causing pain. It was hard to say. I had problems with that occasionally anyway, you know what I'm saying, still, but it was the same starting thing. Now, I wasn't, thank God I didn't get as big as it was, but y'all, I'll be like, y'all wouldn't probably hear nothing from me probably until a couple of days if I say I had to go back in the hospital and have that second lens, because it was so big I could not walk or anything. And it overrides, I don't know if it's on a certain nerve or something like that, but it's a type of pain that it overrides the medicine, unless you're going to drug yourself out and stuff and knock yourself out or whatever, or get something strong as hell. Because my doctor prescribed me for the past, like, since this summer, the springtime, has gave me a prescription of, the prescription version of Aleve, what is the Neoproxen? I know I'm cutting up the name, just karate chopping the whole name up. And I also have a muscle relaxer due to the problems with my neck and stuff. So, but it's 500 mg. It's not like the strong 800 stuff, And of course, with, there's, the issues with opioids and other pain addictions, I don't think I ever got anything past 500 period anyway, but it's at least somebody, they might have something higher than that. So that's the medicine I have. You're supposed to take one every 12 hours and make sure you eat. Okay. So let me tell y'all this, the pain I felt yesterday, y'all, it's obviously was kind of flat. I'm not going to say, I call them sometimes flat evidence where they really don't stick out, because I was feeling the pain a couple weeks ago. And then after a couple days, it just went away. It didn't come in the head or nothing. Okay. It had other ones that came, as far as abscess coming to the head or lesion straining. Okay, but y'all, I ended up like feeling like the excruciating pain. I ended up taking, Aleve yesterday. I don't take it every day sometimes. I ended up taking one, y'all, and I knew the pain was like real. When I took one, y'all, and still felt the pain, okay? Oh, Lord, I don't wish I know about it. And that's nowhere even, that's only 10%, because I was able to feel and see it was sticking out a little bit. It's about the size of a dollar coin is about it felt like, but it was sticking out a little bit. Obviously, it must have came in the head, but that's what I'm saying. That's one of the worst ones. I mean, like I said, it's not like the other ones ain't painful anyway, but it's painful as hell, y'all, when you take pain medicine and it's not enough. And usually when it works, it's something that usually works. If I take it, it didn't work last night, y'all. Thank God it drained. It started to drain this morning, so I've just been compressing it and stuff. Just with some water and vinegar. When I was talking, I was going to dermatologist, which I did get a referral from my doctor to, in the future to get a dermatologist, but I'm waiting for. They have this resource where they'll have representatives find, a doctor for you. So thank God for that. Even though they said they have a hydronitis clinic here, but like I said, I'm going to try to go to a dermatologist to see, like, at least reduce the outbreaks. You know what I mean? Because I've been having this illness before. I had the illness since 1995 or 1996, around that time. But I was not properly diagnosed in 2011, and still was issues after that. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is that, to this day, but what I want to tell y'all, but like I said, that pain, and like I said, it's nothing like I said, when I had it last there in that same spot, which in 2010, y'all, it did the same thing. No, I'm not going to say it did the same thing, but interesting enough, first it just did like usually, it came to head, of course, it was pain, didn't go away. But this time, it built it back up and gotten bigger, like a half the size of a tennis ball, and even the thick in the side, because nobody would tell me it wasn't. It was too painful for me that I couldn't even look at or use a mirror or anything to look at it. But that's what explained what the size was. But thank God, it healed very fast once I had the surgery. But y'all, I couldn't walk or anything. I was afraid. I didn't want to go to the bathroom, even just do number one. I'm not trying to be graphic or anything, because even just doing that hurted, because even just liquid touching it was painful as hell. I didn't want to. It's a lot, y'all. Like I said, I am probably going to do another fall and winter update video, living with MS HS. I was going to do that anyway. And since, like I said, I just had like 10% of what happened to me, I'm still going to press me in a second. I'm going to make sure I don't want it to be like where it tricks me like it's, healed, and then it builds back up to the monster that, Lord, that happened, about 9 years ago. Okay. So, even though it was the same, like I said, it just happened to me where I had a damn abscess under my, and then that was 8 years ago where I had all this surgery and stuff under my arms, the 2 major surgeries, and got a skin graft, which had part of my back, back, whatever, part of my back, side of my back, is under my right arm. And I'm repeating the story again because some people, like I said, who are new that may be listening. So, and also just in case y'all don't, who may be listening but don't want to like watch my YouTube channel, because occasionally I do videos and continue to do more videos. I will probably in the future. Not, of course, testimonies and everything and different other subjects and topics. But I did also want to bring awareness to HS. And some people, which is still great, and we all should eat better. They can eat good and then it goes away. I tried that, y'all. My ass, like I said, still end up in the hospital. And I didn't do it for one day. I went to the hospital with this big ass tennis ball size abscess on the inner left buttocks. So I'm not saying, don't be healthy with it because it happened to me. I'm just saying some things, which is sometimes if you work a certain diet or, change your eating habits, whether it's plant-based or have certain meats, then automatically it does reduce the outbreaks for some people. And I think still you should incorporate environment, still do certain stuff. That don't mean I'm sitting here just say F it to not being healthy. But you know what I mean? It's just that certain thing works out, like certain turmeric, I think, that natural supplement works as well. It's different other things that can help out in combination. But I just, the only reason why I brought it up, y'all, because I was just like, oh my gosh. But eventually this morning when I took, 12 hours went past by and I took the medicine. Now it works because since it's, started to drain, come to a head this morning or late last night, whatever. No, it was this morning because like I couldn't go to bed until 5 something this morning, y'all. I don't know if I should even talk about it because I watched the series, but didn't watch the series. Many that I watched, like I said, the last 3-4 episodes, watching live with Keisha Urban on her Instagram channel of Ready Love. So I started listening, watching other people who reviewed the show. And because, y'all, I was just shocked and appalled about how Ready to Love ended. And I don't know if I should talk about it now, but I'll just leave it like this, y'all. We're giving spoiler, but not really explorer. You got some grown-ass people doing some dirty-ass shit and think in the end it's going to work out for them. And think like, it's basically the accomplishes. You got some grown-ass people playing high school games, little kids games about that. And I'll leave it as that. And thinking like, and somehow karma, the bitch karma, not the good one who wants to hug you, stuff like that, even though, there's good and bad karma. Or, you reap what you sow. Or, so forth. Like, don't think like this, I'm just sitting here. Do they do updates? That's all I got to say about that. Just like, people be on some foul stuff. And that was really disturbing. That is really disgusting. That is very immature. I'm not going to say like very disgusting. Like, that just thing's worse than that. But I'm just looking here like, you mofos. That's all I have to say about that without even going to the show. Because there's so much that could be said. Unless I was going to do a video about my thoughts about the Ready to Love reunion. I mean, not to say I couldn't do it. Because, it's my channel. And either I want to do it here and or my YouTube channel. I can go ahead and do that. Okay? But anyways, y'all. After talking about that, y'all, I wanted to give you, it's this woman I have found on Instagram, and I wanted to say her message, because it's something called a survival story, and, okay, what the heck, okay, why was it? Survival story. And it's just been awesome, like, her daughter, was miraculously, was in the hospital and she went through, this stuff, but God is good and miracle to survive. But she showed a picture, and I want to tell about, and you can tell yourself that she went through a lot and she survived that. And it was really an inspirational message that I want to say real quick, y'all. And I'll explain why. I mean, not to explain why. I mean, this is good anyway, but I'll just explain why I want to bring this up. I don't know what it is that you're going through this holiday season, but I want you to know that you're not alone, and that with God anything is possible. # stop worrying. 7 years ago, this was me. Stroll through my page and look at how far I've come. I laid there in a coma, swollen beyond recognition, with a broken leg, pelvis, and dislocated spine, 7 broken ribs, and a collapsed lung. My tongue was nearly severed, 3 missing teeth, My back nearly burnt off. A fractured shoulder and jaw, and a small amount of blood on my brain, and scarred from head to toe. I couldn't feel from my chest down, but when I woke up, but God. Where you are now is not where you're going to stay. Praying hands. Emoji. Have faith and do not give up. You can and will make it through. Read my story in my book, Left for Dead. You can order your copy clicking the link in my bio. And I'm going to give the website because it's in Albany Canyon. Is CANION is the last name, Albany. And LB with a Y, not a I. It says EBONY Canyon. And that's hashtags. Okay. So it was something that stuck out of it there. And like I said, here's the name. You can also look at the Bible. Like I said, her it's called Survival, lower dash, like the one in lower, not like the middle dash. I don't know, right? Lower dash. Hope I'm saying story on Instagram. But here's the name of the website if you would like to purchase her book. I would love to hear her story when I get the comments. Okay, www.survivalstorytees and it's spelled after story, Survival Stories together, and TEES bigcartel.com. Okay, again, is the 3W Survival Story Tees TEES, and that's a word altogether, bigcartel.com. And also she has a link in her thing where you can leave where it talks about it, because she's poet for the viral story, the warrior encourager. She writes books. She's a mom of an angel. I hope my story starts to never give. My scars share a story that must be heard. This is my story, and that's where, like I said, I follow her. I think it was a great recommendation. So, like I said, I wanted to talk about this story because of the holidays, and it's like, stories like that and testimonies that, to appreciate life. And remember that show Rebe used to be on? Rebe, that country singer with the red hair, and she had a show and her husband left, blah blah blah. But I always remember the last part of her intro. I didn't remember nothing else of it, but I used to come the middle of CW, I think, was still on or something like that, and she used to say, "I'm a survivor." Okay, and that's pretty much sticks to me, because I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm not saying this because it's the end of the year and I hope I will be better in the new year. It's not supposed to be just cliches and stuff. That's the only reason why I'm saying that. But I'm saying that in terms of dealing with certain things I was trying to do this year, or certain things before that, whatever. And it is here are the holidays, because sometimes certain holidays, especially around Christmas, Hanukkah, Christmas there, it can be sad. Okay, and like I said, y'all, what the hell I felt like yesterday and early this morning, because you still got to heal, because even though you're grateful once these sucker abscesses come to a head, there's still drainage, there's still tenderness, and, kind of weakness. So I just been laying down in the bed, while waiting for, for it to get better. And so, it's just, anything is possible. And the thing is, look at it possible in terms of things will get better. And I just wanted to give that message out again, y'all. Like I said, in 2 more days gonna be Christmas, then it's New Year's Eve, in a minute also. So it's all about, realizing even when it seems like you're going through anything, you feel like you're being blocked, things are stagnation, things are going, backwards, or if you does seem like something goes through, then it's you take 1 step forward or 10 steps back forward, and it somehow you roll back to 20 steps, or sometimes more than that steps back, and it seemed like everything is going wrong, or it is everything seems like it's going wrong, or mostly everything is going wrong. And I mean, I don't mean cliched or make it like, I'm trying to thump on people's head, you better believe in God. That's just personal choice, because some people may have positivity where they breathe in, meditate, or, they even make cakes or something, that they can be positive. So I just, like, can be in light, whatever. So it's like, if say believe God, you talk to God, if you hear his voice, by the Holy Spirit, so forth, to be guided about what to do, so what do you need to do. If you follow like certain people, say like you may, it doesn't always have to be in the church, but say if you like, follow certain people, not like worship them, like as if they're gods or stuff, but just say like, for example, let me just say somebody top of the head I've been watching for a while, like Evangelist Gabriel, he's on YouTube. Also Joyce Meyer. I'm just throwing a couple people top of my head that I'm just thinking about. And, prayer requests. Ask for somebody to pray. Go. It's just there's different ways, y'all. Don't let the devil distract you from your destiny. DDD. Don't. No, okay, wait a minute. I had a bunch of but don't let the devil distract you from your destiny. Okay? So don't. Nope. That's all I gotta say. I just feel it. I just felt it. I just felt that I need to say that. Don't let the devil distract you from your destiny. I'm just gonna make another video this and called #faith. I really wanted to talk about. I'm still gonna slide it in, but I just felt it was very important, and just to let it know, or don't let darkness distract you from your destiny. Don't let the darkness same thing. The darkness of the devil distract you from your destiny. Okay? And leave it as that. I mean, if you're that, and don't let darkness, because darkness can get played like, or negativity. Don't let negativity stop you from your destiny or your goal. You know what I mean? Just not saying that, it has to be attached, because, like I said, not everybody believes in God, even though I believe in God. And I know other people, the Holy Spirit, Jesus, Savior, and Virgin Mary, and so forth. I just personally feel like I ain't about to sit here and be like, you better, this is blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I want to save something and help people, but I don't think that's right to be, some people be like, you better listen to this, you better listen to that, and blah, 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 because you're not, you evil, you're going to hell. I mean, that's why some people don't want to go to church. You start sending up people, or, you know what, y'all, here's this damn notification thing from damn eBay. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, whatever. But anyway, y'all, what I want to say is that like I said, it just needs to be said, But like I said, like you some people, you don't want to go to church, or you're trying to convert them, like, it's about having a close relationship with God. But, you do have some people who feel like they have the right, even if they can hear God's voice and, God them to give a prophecy. Some of them take it to the edge as far as, like, they feel they have the right where they can belittle people and take advantage of their gift. That's not how it goes. You know what I mean? Like, that's the things called is be humbled. As you even if you're taking it to be humble from Kendrick Lamar's song, or just in general, like, that doesn't make me want to say go here or follow, do this and do that and follow you. You sitting here thinking like because you are anointed. Sometimes just because you're anointed don't mean if you take advantage and belittle people, think like you're better than some folks, blah, 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 that you can't be annoying too. Okay? Because some people may know their gift and they abuse their gift at the same time. Like I said, y'all, I'm just talking as going. I'm just guiding what I'm saying. So this might be a little inspirational talk, this time, and just talking about, like I said, I still talk like I said last night, even though I was in pain. I just decided to sleep in the recliner chair, because I had a little massaging thing and stuff like that in the chair last night. Not to say I couldn't just lay down, whatever, but I just, No, it's just one of those times, sometimes I'm in pain, I be laying in a recliner chair. Like, really, last year, y'all, right around New Year's Eve, and it happened in the beginning of last year, and having New Year's Eve, like, I don't know why, my neck was in a big-ass cramp, and I couldn't, like, I had to lay in the chair, because for some reason it was a cramp. Like, sometimes I get lockjaws, because, like I said, it's been doing that to me since 2012. When I was supposed to get a procedure done, they put a IV my neck. For some reason could have found my veins, and it's just been messed up. But anyway, now it's time, but enough, okay? So what I'm saying is also that besides that news, like I said, people, like I said, let's just say this. Well, I'm not going to be cliches, but 2020 is going to be a better year. And a better year and a better year. I'm not just saying it because you know how it's cliche. Say new year, this gonna be next year. You'll be thinking of next year. Sometimes it may not go like you thought it was gonna go this year. No. We gonna claim it as it's gonna be better to lead to not just next year being better year, but the best days are here to come. Y'all. I really was gonna talk about some other stuff, but it just was on my heart where I just decided to talk about what I'm talking about right now. And like I said, me having kind of like a little day effect, like kind of like feeling like, oh my gosh, I felt a little bit like how it started. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, what happened to me yesterday and how it was starting to happen with the abscess. So, but like I said, thank God it was draining, but I still, want to keep monitoring because, like I said, it was a flare up under my arm where I had the skin graft. It went right on top of the abscess and took all summer for it to heal. And I thought I was gonna have to have surgery back on the arm that was supposed to be corrected. That's been on okay for 8 whole years. So, all right. But anyway, before I get off here. I just wanted to say, now we're going to switch subjects. I know I was just talking about God and being positive and having, like speak light and resistance and manifest things that are positive, that, things are going to be better for your stuff. I'm about to get a little rich, so God forgive me in advance. We're going to slide to other stuff. But originally, y'all, what I wanted to talk about is, I was talking about my last podcast. About Dababy and how it's been, it was like a combination. When I said it's descriptions, whatever, right? It was books and eggplants, okay? Because that's pretty much what I was talking about. I was talking about how you want to read some books and, just give me all some alternatives about how to, even though I brought this up before, in the beginning when I started using my podcast, I wanted to give y'all, again, some books and talk about some infamous, implants that have been going around. Like, it was eggplant week last week, it seemed like. Of course, thumbs up to that, as far as implants. But, it was so skeptical. And there has been, okay, I see first on by the way, before that, well, let's just slide. Okay, before I just talk about implants, let me talk about which was interesting. Now, if y'all on the gram, because like I said, I go a lot of times on the gram to get information and stuff like that now, and occasionally a website, which I'm afraid to go on websites now because I don't want to pop up ad. Because y'all, if y'all listened to yesterday, the reason why I said so fast, okay, I've got to go off of here, y'all. And instead of saying hugs and love and God bless and see y'all in the next one, I speeded up at the end, so it sounds like it was cut off. But I said, okay, let me get off here. Because what happened was, y'all, again, I tried knocking off notification and the video was about to play. So I speeded up what I said because I'm like, I don't feel like doing this over again. Let me go ahead and say I'm about to get off here. I listened to the part, because you can listen to, of course, before, distribute or anything. And I just kept and I uploaded, yesterday, I think in the evening time or something like that. But I just said, okay, I'm about to get off here now. And I left it as that because I was like, I ain't about to do this again. I've been doing this too much, my clumsy tail. So I'm just going to do that. And just say, okay, I'm about to get off here. And just that's why it was like, if y'all listened to the podcast yesterday, why it's like it was a speeded up ending and not a full ending. Usually what I usually say at the end. So that's why, because I clicked on something trying to slide it off the notification. Accidentally, y'all, clicked on a video and it was about to load and play. And that's why you hear possibly hear like a little music sound, like, I don't know, say, depending on the person how they say it could have been like an intro out music. I ain't got no out music yet. I could use some of the sound effects again and start doing that, my little hand clap in and hand clap out. Maybe I should start doing that, y'all. Like I'll clapping before I go away and clapping that I finish talking. Yeah, maybe I may do that and just, then click off the show. Yeah, that might be a nice idea. So anyway, y'all, if y'all been watching the Grim, now this guy, he's actually from Detroit. He's a comedian, makes a lot of things called Ha Ha Davis. Like, some of the songs say, broke bread, bro, that, yeah, that's me, or certain stuff. I remember, like, him on Tattoo Page and, Jackpot page. I forgot the rest of his channel, whatever, but that's where I started seeing him on there, and he's been doing a Grim. I think has he been in a movie before, whatever, but he kind of looks like he's first cousins, or like, I don't know, say like brothers between him and the baby, right? I think they even been like hanging out with each other in real life, you know what I mean? So, because, like I said, Holidays is like known to make a lot of skits and stuff on Instagram, but like I said, he's quite entertaining and hilarious, okay? And yeah, he had got a tattoo from Tattoo Man page, which one of the skits, like, he's underrated. He's a tattoo artist. He's also from the D as well. And he's a tattoo artist as well. And he makes skits and stuff and impressions. Very good impressions as well. And sometimes he does skits and stuff, whatever, too. And that's where I kind of seen Todd Davis on his page as well. Because when I guess a tattoo he got of his son. And the reason why I bring it up, y'all, it's like, truth is straighter than fiction, okay? Like, as we say, anything's possible, right? So, him and Todd Davis, the baby Todd Davis looks like related, okay, a little bit. You see, you kind of see it a little bit. And then, y'all, I didn't know when I look on their pages. Like I said, recently I was following the baby, and it was before this alleged eggplant of his being exposed, right? Which is bittersweet, what I'm about to say. But anyway, now what happened was, I look and it was like, you had the baby say you made a great, I guess it was like his father, like his birthday. Holiday was like, where's your birthday? Then Holiday said, thank you for the birthday wishes. So I Googled both of them, right? And not only do they look alike, the baby, I think is 1 year older than, Davis. Like, they damn near, like I said, it's like, are they cousins and they don't know about it? Or, they brothers with another dad and mother? I just want to know. Yeah, see, the baby's birthday is December 21st, 1991, okay, right? So he just turned 20, dang, he's the butt, I think, of the Sagittarius people. He just turned 28. That's what my Rara about to be. About to be 28, still looking like she's 12, look like Carter. She got kids and everything, and she's still, maybe that's just me, because, maybe it's because you always be my rah-rah, but I mean, I'm thinking about, like, because her birthday's December 26th, and, she looks like, personally, she looks like she's barely 15 years old, okay? Okay, now they got Haha Davis. Now, first I thought, okay, they talking about, that's the bash. That's not the birth. Okay, now I know they just showed that his birthday was the 21st, and I could have. Yeah, his birthday. So he just turned 27th. I'm on like it's. Let me get the heck out of here because it's like people's Instagram stories. I don't want to sit there and possibly look at it, and then it's how cut off my damn thing. Okay, but anyway. They both got the same birthday, but the baby's older by him by the year, so they got the same birthday. They damn near look alike. I know in this world we all of us have like a twin, and sometimes a couple twins, or we look related to certain folks, and you never know. We might be this is cousins, okay? This is cousins, okay? Cousins with a Z at the end. So, it's interesting that both of them even have the same birthday. too. Like, I'm like, so happy blessed birthday, hope they enjoyed it. I know they ain't gonna listen to my podcast, but but still, happy birthday out to them. And, like I said, y'all, this whole thing, speaking of the baby, Now, I don't know, like, all these damn emojis, certain stuff still going on with this lingo and stuff. Like, I say the word caps, but I usually mean when I'm talking about something, exclamation mark, like I'm yelling or shouting something, all the letters all cap. Now, it wasn't until this past what I seen Marriage Boot Camp, the hip hop edition, and all it kept saying no capping. And I had to Google and stuff on damn Urban Dictionary to see what the hell does no cap mean. No cap means no lie. I'm like, y'all did no cap. That's still a 3-letter word with one pronunciation. You know what I'm saying? Cap. Lie. They could just kept the word lie. I'm just saying, why are we saying no cap? Or they capping and they're lying. You see what I'm saying? I can't, y'all. I'm just saying, it'd be different if they were abbreviating making the word shoulder or something like that. But it's like, you just switched up 3 damn letters. Who came up with cap? That's what I want to know, because that's what I'm saying. It's lie and cap are both. I can't. Like, but then again, we have other stuff coming. Like I said, I brought up like a couple months ago about the we can't say period with a T. We know that's brought up, but I'm like, well, we can look at this from a positive angle. At least people have, became more aware of punctuation marks and punctuation. Okay, so I mean, period. Okay, so anyway, or period poo. Okay, yeah, that too. Okay, so I heard ion. I and that I think that's like science and stuff, and then ain't that like used to be the Hallmark Channel or something like that, where that the Christmas cut I was talking about. Yeah, it's an atom molecule. I remember something in chemistry that I don't care to remember. Not that I don't care to remember. It's like I'm not using it in the career that I'm in. Okay. Oh, that's what it mean, y'all. I just went and clicked because internet slang. I thought it meant I don't know what it mean because the baby said ION. In other news, he said he don't send nudes. So because when you're looking at the person, because then people start to say, yeah, it's Jack the Ripper or something like that, right? And you hear his voice and it sounds like they nicely edit, but they got stuff now. They have so much. We came so far away technology that a lot of people that used to be, like stuff. Some stuff now. Like I said, I listen to. I need to go back to two-step. You just look at YouTube videos and stuff like that. There's a lot of things that used to be hard that may be easier to folks, or it's easier. Got people that's like, oh, okay, I know how to do this, and then we're being forced now to use technology. Sometimes even in some cases, technology take over what the hell we used to do as humans. And sometimes other living creatures. But what I mean is that they might have had the voice talk or whatever. So I decided to investigate and see, like, okay, the baby said he don't sing news. He probably still has a nice one, whatever. But I mean, we just won't know about it. So it is what it is. So the reason why I say business is it's not the baby's third leg, but So they were saying, oh, it's this dude named Jack the Ripper and stuff like that, whatever, right? Because it did on top of the video, when I'm still looking at the ping, like say hi, and they're up there waving over to the left, or, I think it was, curved to the left a little bit, right? So anyway, I went ahead and went to Twitter again. And so when I went ahead and looked at it, again, I went to the man's page. I'm trying to find the man's page where it is. Okay. All right, because they don't care. You really, Twitter should not be looked at unless you are an adult and, whatever. Because they don't care. Now, it's called Jack the Ripper, but it's Rip like IPPHER. El Model and the Performer, 11 inches, follow my life on, my everyday life on IG and Snap. Okay. Okay, 1 inch. I guess this would mean 1 shy of 12. Okay, somebody uterus or something getting knocked out. Okay. Then you got the OnlyFans.com Jack the Ripper. And I think the OnlyFans is like, ain't it like a Patreon? You know how Patreon you can pay for service. Either you can pay for it or have people, give you money at different different levels and stuff, or set it up. It seemed like OnlyFans, what I'm starting to gather, y'all, it's like a Patreon, but it's very less restricted, okay? It's, webcam. I never been on it, but that's what I'm saying. I've heard about OnlyFans, like with the nude barber and all that stuff, that went out and there's a couple of folks, supposedly with Lacey from Love After Lockup with her husband Shane, whatever. They supposed to be on OnlyFans too, or he got his own. It just seemed like it's like the porn version of Patreon. The explicit version of Patreon. It ain't all just all porn on there, but it's in triple XXEC17. Okay. So, anyways, y'all, before I get off here, I probably got like 5 minutes. I'm just up here. Yeah, got 5 minutes left. So, his thing is JRIPPHER. So, I stroll down, of course, I'm looking at stuff, and, like I said, it's take over the whole screen. Okay. And then the video, I don't know why, but it says the last hashtag the baby meat discount, and that's what it said, OnlyFans, and it shows the infamous, what we thought was the baby's third leg eggplant. You see the rest of it, and you see like a guy in the mirror, and it's like you'll tell the people it's not the same person. But I don't know why. I don't know if he's doing that for publicity, saying the baby me hashtag, and I'm thinking like, how did he get caught? Yeah, I'm still strolling the man page. I ain't gonna lie. I'm seeing what else, okay, he retweeted stuff, but that thing, like I said, it's just, that thing just takes over the whole screen. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, that's his face. Okay, hey, how you doing? The baby hit me. That was 10 hours ago. But like I said, this Twitter page is, like I said, it's not meant for the kids. Okay. It's not meant for no big kids either. It ain't meant if you don't want to see nothing explicit. I'm probably gonna have to do like a story time. I may make it a video though about where I used to work at Priscilla's. That's like Adam and Eve and stuff like that. I'm just trying to see like where it was had the hashtag, and it's been like 10 hours ago and a couple times now, a couple tweets. Hashtag the baby meat. The baby meat. Okay. I just. Dang, it's just okay. 5 hours ago, the baby meat OnlyFans. I just don't know why. The baby meat hashtag baby meat discount 30% off 30 days. First new 100 subscribers. I mean, it's still thumbs up. Who the dude who got to that? I'm just scratching my head about how it got connected to the baby, but it's to a, okay, y'all, I'm not being distracted because during there, I'm just saying, like, every 3 things you go down, you're going to see Dracula's eggplant just take over the whole screen saying hi. Yeah, so it just shows, like, it's still only showing just the guy, but it's not showing, like, okay. I ain't gonna lie, I still didn't take that video out when I screenshot, I think it was a baby yesterday. I probably will, like, eventually just take it off, whatever. Heck, this guy got on his page, like, 1,000 times. Like, he just, okay, okay, now he's not showing that much no more, but, it seemed like he's been showing it a lot, maybe in the past couple of days, especially, okay, here we go again. Okay, that's something now. He's still retweeting a lot of stuff, but, well, okay. And somebody said retweet, so people are still other people's, I was just going to say airplay videos and make it seem like it's the babies. That's correct. Give his credit. But I'm just wondering, like, why was that said? Or why did it end up being his, or why they edited or just like randomly said the baby, But like I said, I mean, it's still nice. It's just a total different dude. But anyway, y'all, I only got 59 minutes. I've been up here grumbling on that man's page last. Okay, God bless, hug and loves everybody, and I definitely see y'all in the next podcast. Probably be another eggplant store the way this is going. All right, y'all.